Sup, rude boy? How's it going? Right! Zach, the new event started today! Primogems! Oh, sorry, Goku. I just scared my cat awake for the second time. I'm good. I'm trying to still get the new character. Oh, that's a lot of Primogems. You have to get to the story. This is Suja. I can't even remember her name. One second. Sorush. This is Sorush. You have to get all the way to Sumeru to get her. But you will get her. Like, that's 100%. You'll get Sorush. She's part of a story. You can also... no, you can't get that one. That was from a certain event. You can also get this.
Where do you want to go next?
Also from a story.
If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
How far are you now, rude boy? Yeah, you won't have much in the gadget tab. Well, you met Child. You met Tartaglia, so... Have you finished Mondstadt? That's very vague, sir. What's the quest? What's the Archon quest that you're on called? Okay, so you're on Archon Quest 2. You're in Liu. So you fought the Vault. You're done with Barbados. Have you met this beautiful man yet? Barbados is with a T, by the way. Barbados, not Barbados. Not this place, the demon. Oh, well, you're gonna meet this lovely gentleman.
Add Astro...
Well, you just met Child, so you have a long way before you meet this beautiful man. Oh, you met this boy. Yes, make sure you do your daily bounties, like all your dailies, because that shit's useful.
Stabilize!
Like doing your daily commissions and doing your weekly bounties. Because your bounties for each area will let you get wings. So these are the wings for maxing out Mondstadt. These are the wings for maxing out Liu. These are the wings for maxing out Dragon Spine. These are the wings for maxing out Inazuma. And these are the wings for maxing out Smeru. Ask me, do I play this game too much? No, take your osmosis wine, sir.
Shine down!
Solidify!
Time for takeoff! Hey!
Meet again.
Thank you. So I'm taking it that the fact that you're already in Liyue, that you like the game. It's a great game.
There is no escape! Think you can get away? The Temple of Wisdom! I see everything!
So you got into Warframe because it's free, cute, and grindy? That sounds wrong. Hi, my love. I wouldn't define Warframe as cute.
Add Ast. Thank you for
Alright. Okay, fair enough. I haven't seen Prime Buds. I got it. Nope. Alright. I need to go cook food. I don't know, looking at Zhongli's butt makes my day, so. All the females have that, by the way. Every single one. There you go, sir. Yeah, yeah. the men also have the jiggle. So, do with that as you may. Sorry, jiggle physics is not supposed to make sense. You hate mages? What's wrong with mages? Don't diss catalyst users. They're adorable. Abyss mages. Yeah, no, I fucking hate them. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shine down.
Time for takeoff.
There is no escape.
I see everything. Yeah, yeah. Everyone hold hands. Yahoo! Think you can get away? I see everything.
Shine down.
Gather!
Hey! Let's play! Time for takeoff. I see everything.
will have order.
There is no escape.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah, yeah.
Solidify.
Illusion shattered.
That taste was good.
It is. Love you. Oh, Frieza wants to come.
You can get away.
Gather.
Everyone hold hands.
Now you shall perish.
Stabilize.
Brace yourself. This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge.
This is order.
Time for takeoff.
Solidify.
Do it.
Shine down.
Stabilize.
Let's play.
Quickly.
Think you can get away? Hey!
Disgusting.
That's all she wanted was fucking apples. If you're not going to eat them, I will gladly eat them.
Well, I shouldn't eat them since I'm having a taco and a burrito for dinner.
I will eat them then.
I ate a couple, and if I leave those beside me, I will not.
Give me a second, I'm going to go get some nachos.
There's no escape.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Make yourselves at home. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. 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 Yahoo! Commit to memory. Yeah.
Gather!
Think you can get away?
Illusion shattered.
Yeah. This realm is...
hair all over me.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, this realm is... If you ever...
Hello, sir.
Good timing. I just finished building a new deck.
Chivalry will never die.
You stand condemned! Your penance is due!
Rain outlines your fate.
Nowhere to run! Through me, justice is served!
Ouch.
Let me weave you a verse.
I'll lead the way.
Keep that!
I'll uproot you!
Oh! Ready to do my utmost.
Rain outlines your fate.
Surrender!
Let me weave you a verse.
run. Lupica! My Lupica.
I have taught you everything I know.
Don't do it, Sino.
My judgment has failed.
I am outplayed.
Fine.
Enshroud!
My judgment has failed. You play well. Let's go another round in a few minutes.
Chivalry will never die. No, my sword! The fuse is lit!
I have not, Megan. I am trying to earn my battle pass. That's why I'm here. So you've not missed the epic failure that is me pulling Baizhu. Oh, give me that look. That is a lot of water. Oh, Megan! You just pulled Nahida! That's two 50-50s! Megan! I still love you, don't worry. We can go fight the bosses together for him when I get it.
May knowledge guide you.
Yeah, I do too.
Ring cutter.
Ow.
I await your instruction.
My god, it's so
Fire hazard!
Ow. Could we stop this at any point? It hurts. My soul. That's not a weapon. I apologize for the crappy webcam, the sun. I just can't win. My webcam looks like shit because I have sun.
Kamisato Ayaka, present. Sakura swirl! Ugh. Burned too brightly.
No rest for the wicked.
That's done.
Mein Fräulein.
GG team. Sino would be disappointed, sir. Disappointment. Bad. Alright. To do this wish, I need to be here. I don't even have like a key to pull him with. Fine. You, sir, will do. To the pharmacy! Aw, shit!
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
I forgot I started a story mission.
Are you lost?
No, I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on? Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
I want her.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But
Maybe
I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
So, what about your mom?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Ride. So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy.
Can you hear me now?
And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone. I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but
Hopefully,
he
maybe
said they won't be
starting the
able to
mission
send that many people.
will give me
So
the
then I
Baizhu.
figured maybe I can ask some other people in the city to help.
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
No, we're not, because I still haven't found my brother.
Changshan can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog.
Did she just compare a snake to a dog?
Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
Chengsheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Uncle Baizhu?
Chengsheng, now's not the time. My dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition, as much as you can recall?
Hi, Goku. Go. I'm sorry, this man is beautiful.
Yes, Dr. Baizhu.
Can I help you? Come on. Hi. What's up? You're gonna get all tangled in my headset. There you go. Lay down. Yeah.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa Village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Ride. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Baizhu?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very important.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
He is, like, falling asleep in my arms. Alright, the whole point was to come here and make the wish. Alright. First things first, we're gonna do this one. Rubbing the kitty for luck. Oh my god. I'm at, like... yeah, just took my... Okay, Goku. There you go. Lay down. Oh my god. I'm at like 80-something wishes for this banner. Alright. Do not chew on my headset. Zach, can you feed your son? Alright. Ready? Be a disappointment. What? Yeah, he was biting my cord.
He was headbutting my hand out of the way when I was trying to put food in there for him.
He came and laid on my lap, and then as I was petting him, he decided to bite my cord.
Another blue?
I got nothing for this, again. And all blues.
How many?
Megan pulled Baizhu on 20 fucking pity after pulling Nahida.
So she won the 50-50 and got him. Wow.
This wine tastes the same as I remember.
Extra gems from Battle Pass already?
She feels really bad for me.
I don't think it's funny. At the rate we're going, I'm gonna get them before you do.
Who share?
Don't be like that. So that was, I think, 4 wishes.
I think it should be around like 59, 60. You said you wanted food. Why are you on the counter trying to drink from my non-existent water glass, bud?
Suddenly I'm scared to start wishing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't have Zhongli. I was scared to start wishing.
So that's 55.
Why I have gone you instead.
So if I did 4, yeah, that's 59.
You need another 10 full.
Memory.
There's a lot of claw marks on the top of this chair.
I wonder why.
I think it's coming by to visit.
Well, let's get started on this. Hello, sir. Okay. I'll be here. Trying to earn more gems.
Oh! Ow.
That looked painful.
It was.
The nachos are really good.
Yeah, they look really good. I had like two and I was like, I'm gonna need to put these away because if I don't know I'm gonna eat them all.
You're excused.
Thank you. Oh, that's the new event, eh? How's the gem?
See you in a second. So each day looks like we get 30, 30, 30, and then 10.
So 100.
Mm-hmm.
That's not quite enough for you, is it? How much do you have left?
I had 65 before I started.
Oh, if it's 100, that means it'll be exactly enough for you to have one more wish.
Yep.
Oh. I'm gonna go check the mail, okay?
Okay. Oh, you're on your dinner.
Yeah.
Even really?
Actually, there's two, so I really don't do anything. I watch my anime after. I might do that when I come back from
Oh, maybe I was wrong about how much it gives me. Damn it.
Solidify!
There is no escape!
Stabilize!
Everyone hold hands. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Hey.
Order guide you!
Here to play with me.
Shine down!
Think you can get away? Everyone hold hands.
Escape!
I just want home. What the fuck is that? What did you order? Or is that your wave bird? Nice.
Yeah, I came in way early.
Awesome.
It's in really good shape.
Needs a little cleaning on the C stick, but other than that,
It's in pretty good shape.
yeah.
And it comes with the back.
Nice. Yeah, by the way, did not give me enough gems.
No corrosion either.
Nice.
Good short. How much you need?
30. The quest I'm doing gives me 30.
Shine down!
I see everything.
That's a dog.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Stabilize!
Everyone hold hands. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at 60, by the way, now. No, apparently I had 5 wishes, not 4, that I did earlier. They got updated. right, here we go. Frieza!
He's sleeping in the shoes. Leave him alone.
Ready?
Yes.
61.
Perfect. Hopefully only 19 more to go.
What was my last? Ah, I'm gonna be due soon too. Because Candace sits here, so 2 more wishes and I'm due. Who's close to being leveled up?
One. You have to get somebody straight to 50, I think. The 50 to 60, I think, is the one that gives it.
Yeah.
No, 40 to 50, looks like. But not her next one, her one after that?
Yeah, so I think it's...
Yeah, so it'd be 50 to 60. Yeah, because that person's already got it, and they're 50 to 60.
Yeah.
So it's the level 50 essentially.
So I would need to kill the Jade Plume Terrace Room a few times, and I could get Calais. Alright then, let's go.
I had to take my water with me because cat.
Oh my lord. Nice. No, my Archon team should be able to kill this motherfucker. He takes damage, unlike the cube.
There is no escape!
Solidify! This is order.
Sharing my knowledge.
A lot of
Here we go. Think you can get away? Everyone's okay?
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
I will have order.
This place pretty loose. Let's play.
My Archon team's fucking good.
I don't really have a good like you only have for 15. They're all really powerful, so it works. No matter what, you'll get it on the next one. So you needed 5.
I'm starting to feel.
You gotta try and see if you can do it all in green books.
No. One more.
Just literally the kill itself.
Alright. Oh, while we wait. Go do that.
You have the resin for it? Oh yeah, you're good. Why are you killing the cube anyway?
Stop it.
Yes, cube man.
He does. That's my cube team right now.
How do you do the last part? You have to hit it with Dendro.
Oh, wrong team. Yeah, never mind. Wrong team.
You're gonna be really sad when you get to the last part where you can't beat it with. You can't hit it with Dendro.
What's our objective?
There we go. Oh, I can lose on that
Using fire with Dendro cube has gotten me killed more.
Must suck.
Well, this is the burning.
I don't get it.
Well, you do, but
Damage from it.
yeah. I
Stabilize!
shield. Therefore, I take my burning like a champ. Oh,
Illusion shattered!
It doesn't work that way. It's off right now. If it doesn't do anything.
Shine down!
Where are we? 20.
Give me a moment to compose my.
Yes, I have my Archon team organized by height. The back? Seriously?
I wonder what the fuck you doing.
Oh no, I just need to come back. So let's go to this one.
Illusion shattered!
Hey! Time for takeoff. Make yourselves a move!
Order guide you.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Everyone hold in!
This is order.
Shine down!
Stabilize.
Here we go! The Temple of Wisdom! Let's play! Yeah!
Anybody can be a DPS with Raiden. Ooh, I needed that too. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here to do this because when you come back after wishing, it does respawn the boss.
You gotta level before you get the wish.
Kalei, the only reason you're being leveled up because you have this. Alright.
Good luck. Okay.
Kiki! Kuching.
It's alright.
Okay. But that's 2 wishes! That is my first constellation. Alright.
Good luck.
Yes, rude boy. What happens with dupe characters? So once you get, when you initially get your character, this is them. Any extra ones, you get constellations for. When your constellation is full, for a 4-star, you get what? 1 wish back?
Yeah.
You get 1 wish. If you get a duplicate 5-star with full constellation, you get 10 wishes.
5 wishes.
I thought it was 10.
5 wishes.
5 wishes.
You get the coins. The little coins that are in the first part of Paimon's bargains.
What I just used. So
They're not necessarily immediately wishes. They can be used for all the stuff on this page. It's just more often than not you're going to use them for wishes specifically.
always use them for this wish, Not this wish. This wish.
Speaking of wish.
Yes, let's go wish.
I gotta go.
I have the Dendro God on. Let's go. My next wish is a 4-star regardless. Comment, no official or Candace, and gives me another wish. Fuck.
The eye of fucking.
Well then. Yeah, because Fischl and Candace are both
What do we cannot read? You guys.
no.
Mona's decent. Fire-breathing red panda is probably one of the better supports in the game.
Are you talking about Jingling?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's Booba! Her. That's your mom. Do you want to go to Costco on Thursday? What?
Try to make sure you get Bennett. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Benny boy is the best.
Bennett is him. He's one of the good healers. Jingling, you can get her, and you can get Calais, which is her, from this. From the, Abyss. If you get far enough, you get them for free. So.
Something.
You would just get a consolation for her.
Your mind again? Let's work through it together.
Yeah, if you ever get... So, like, right now, there's an event
Heads are
going
better
on.
than what?
This event, at the end of the event, you won't be able to do it, sadly, because you're not far enough in the story. But if you get far enough, you can invite a character. Now, my fiance, when he invites this character, he's gonna get a constellation for her because he already has her. For me, I just got the character. If you ever get an event like this, and you want to invite, and it lets you invite a character in, and you already have that character maxed, I'm pretty sure it gives you a wish for it instead. Same thing with duplicate weapons. If you ever get a purple that's duplicate, you can come over here to refine. And then you can click select material. And any duplicates, you can refine a weapon. A weapon can refine up to 5. I finally got my gold from the blue banner, Megan. I got Kuching again. So I have her first constellation now. Yeah. So if you have Barbara, by the way, this book right here is the book you want to use for Barbara and for Mona.
My Barbara should be on my thing if you want to look, Inspector.
Oh, no. Sorry, I'm leveling at Mona's book. gotta do one more of these. Baizhu also could use it.
Ah.
There we go.
I think she's still on my list. Not the top.
No, you removed your barber.
I got my Benny out there though.
Yes, so this is Bennett for my fiance.
That's my Benny boy.
This is Bennett.
Oh, ow!
That's Bennett's weapon. Wow, it's only refined 3?
Yeah, I told you, I never get that fucking sword.
Oh,
I
that's
just
his
got a new one for it recently. Fuck.
That's his constellation. Wow, his talents are fucking low too.
Yeah, the only one he uses is the last one. He's there for his ult. I thought you can't see my barber. I thought she used to be on that.
I wanted her. This is what I wanted. Why does Kiki have that weapon?
I mean, it works. She heals based on her attack. It raises her attack.
You have 3 Kikis, Megan? 3 Kikis? I don't even have a Kiki!
Be Kiki.
You have 2 childs! God damn it! Okay, you're good on Sino. You have 2 Zhaos. Okay, you're good there. You have 3 Deluxe. Miss. And now you have my Baizhu? Anger. Gotta be careful when you do that on a banner that you don't want. Girl, I got Zhao on 3 pity. You can get a 5-star at any pity.
Let's finish this.
Now you have all of Boo Boo Pharmacy. No, they haven't announced the, Wait a second, this is really annoying me. There we go. They have not announced the live stream yet. This should probably be within the next week or 2. Yeah, because we're at 14 days.
Retribution! Solidify!
There is no escape!
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered!
Verdict is... Order guide you!
Torn to oblivion!
I need one more. One more fucking cube for Kaveh. Yup, I'm at 19. Though burning the cube with the in the ball form gave me gems.
Give me a moment to come.
Hey Megan, have I ever showed you the full might of my Archon team?
Shine down!
Make yourselves at home. Time for takeoff. I see everything. Everyone hold hands.
Gather!
There is no escape!
Think you can get away? Yeah. Ah! The Temple of Wisdom.
Shine down!
Yahoo! Yeah.
This is order!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
This is why two of them won the Archon. Paradise Lost for Kaveh.
Time for takeoff. Yeah, yeah. Share my knowledge.
Shine down!
Think you can get away? Take.
Order guide you!
Minute to memory.
Solidify!
Let's play.
There is no escape!
This is order!
Torn to oblivion!
Grow. Here we go. This may hurt a little.
Oh, you found me! Yay! But yeah, Kaveh uses Paradise Lost. With that stat, actually. Oh, by the way, do you have Daya or Daya's sword, Megan? If you have Kaveh, that sword is good for him for his main DPS build.
Illusion shattered!
The Temple of Wisdom! Time for takeoff. I see everything.
Stabilize! I will have order!
Yeah, I haven't leveled up the thing either.
Everyone hold hands.
Shine down!
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
Solidify!
Make yourselves at home. Yahoo! Yeah.
Order guide you!
Illusion shattered!
Committed to memory.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Garbage. Garbage. One more.
Shine down!
Stabilize!
Time for takeoff. The Temple of Wisdom.
I will have order!
Illusion shattered!
Think you can get away? Yeah. Grow. Yeah.
There is no escape!
Solidify!
Sharing my knowledge.
Torn to oblivion!
Alright. Let's go see how this gives me for Mr. Kaveh. Alright. Welcome to the grindy part. That sounds dirty. small. Oh, he's so small. Oh, sorry, rude boy. You're already at AR 25. That's actually really good.
Let's finish this.
What you working on, Megan? Or are you eating Dindins? I'm still kind of cooking it. Fair enough. It's only like 5 o'clock for you, going on 6.
Stabilize! This is order.
This may hurt a little.
Solidify!
Yeah, rude boy. Artifacts don't matter until you're at least, like, they matter, but, like, they don't start grinding for them until you're at least level 35, like AR.
Illusion shattered.
Because the golden level artifact that I'm farming, you can't farm until you're 35 AR.
Stabilize!
There is no escape.
And that is it. Okay, let's go to Liu.
Clear sky.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Where's my key? Not again. The more power I wield, the more things I can accomplish. Even if achieving my goals comes at a cost, and even if all my hopes and dreams are built on pain and suffering, I don't want to turn back now.
I just want to hug him. So, Barbara, this beautiful little lady, her artifact set you don't have access to yet. But if you ever get her C6'd, her last constellation is if you die, not Barbara, anybody but Barbara on your team dies, she will res them full health. Barbara is God. He's so pretty. so fucking beautiful. Girl, you don't even have your artifact set for Kiki. No. Well, it all depends once you start learning the mechanics of the game. The number one thing about the game is triggering reactions. So, like, for example...
Osmanthus wine.
Okay, yes, it's Zhongli. For example, Pyro and Electro create overload. Water and Pyro create I forget what it actually creates. But you want to build a team kind of based off of reactions. So currently right now, for Wishing, we have Baizhu, who is a Dendro healer, so he deals Dendro damage. And then we have Ganyu, who is a Bow Cryo. So, Vaporize, thank you. So you have to figure out what kind of team you want to build. So, like for example, let me actually switch to Luke out here.
Ready for a rehearsal?
This team right here, Zhongli is only here for a shield. And then what I do is I will put this on, because this gives me electro damage, swirl all my enemies together, and then put Nahida, and it does Quicken, which is electro and Dendro damage. So this is my Quicken team. I also have a similar team. This one here is a bloom team. So basically, he and her create these little blooms, and then he and her create hyper blooms, which makes them kind of home in onto the nearby enemy and explode. So you have to just figure out, is this character currently available, worth pulling for, will it work for my team? Or you're like me and I go, I like how that character looks, and then I pull for them. And then I build a team off that.
What they say is true.
That's him. I pulled him because he's pretty. I later learned that he is the best shield in the game. Best shield. Kave's all done.
Okay.
You're going home now?
I don't know. I think so.
Okay. Bye.
I really don't want it's supposed to work.
Okay. Love you. Yeah, then there's also that. I go by that knowledge. If I don't has, I wish. If I really do like the character. There's a few characters that when they come up, I'll be like, meh, I won't wish for them. Ganyu's. The weapon banner is only worth it if you have the character already. If you don't, then it's not worth pulling. Because, like, with these banners, if you lose the if you win the 50-50, you're guaranteed that character. But with the weapons banner, if you win the 50-50, you still have a 50-50 chance of getting the actual weapon you want. Like, for me, I would want the, Jadefall Splendor. A, because I already have the Amos bow, and B, because that's Baiju's main weapon. When I pulled on this banner last, I got 2 4-stars or 2 5-stars on it. One of them was the weapon that was on the banner I didn't want, and the other one was another 5-star weapon that was in the banner. So, this one is not one people pull on unless they are money spenders, like high money spenders. I spend like $30 a month on this game, that's it.
Shine down.
Make yourselves at home. Time for takeoff. Here we go. I see everything. Think you can get away? Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge. Let's play.
Order guide you.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
It's a lot of mechanics in this game. Once you start learning them, it's fun. And the gacha system fucking sucks. Alright, let's go play with Baizhu and actually use him since I don't own him.
They searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Yes, so the event is the same event, so they have the same 4-star characters, but there are 2 different 5-star pulls. And the 5 stars are only
Well, that
available in those
complicates
event
things.
banners.
The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
That's Sayu.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
you will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
I'm afraid we have to stay at our posts, so we won't be able to join you in the search.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you all right? Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hu Tao! My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and... my worst nightmare. I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
This man is just so beautiful.
Thank you, Director Hu, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
You're... Ayu? Who am I?
Your name is Jiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingsa Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
Oh, my name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away! Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time. Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you? Huh? Why not? What's the problem? Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends? Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable. Paimon, sorry, what?
God remains?
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Ganyu is a really good DPS, like phenomenal DPS. And all of her stuff is available to you now. Baizhu is a brand new character and is still going through the new character. I honestly would say pull for Ganyu. You have Barbara, which is a good healer for now. Pull for Ganyu.
Now you're bringing my great uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Good boy.
You're being unusually generous today.
I still have no idea what's going on.
Rude Boy was asking me what banner to pull for, because it's one of his character banners. I said Ganyu. Ganyu's,
a good main DPS.
on top of that, he has everything access to Ganyu now.
Honestly, the best way to decide is to try both characters.
Yes, you can also try both characters in the event wheel.
Literally try both.
Okay, deal.
We're not gonna solve anything by
Fine,
keeping
yeah.
Jia Liang here.
Yeah.
But she can be stupid strong.
I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once. Blockages within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed. No, I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will
Cookie's
find
really
his
good. She's
father
also a
healthy
healer.
and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first.
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Changchun.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
Hi, Goku. Did you do a good thing and pee in the bathroom? Yeah.
You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think? Yeah, you must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baizhu's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Yeah, Kookie. I have her right here.
After the Sakoku decree was lifted, the Raiden Shogun issued many decrees aimed at supporting the development of various industries. All those certificates I received during the Sakoku decree are coming in real
Kabe's
handy
really
now.
good. You're not going to be able
And
to
the
get
gang
his
is finally
level
out
up
of the
stuff for a
red.
bit, because you're not in
Fate
Smear,
really does
but
have
he's
its ways.
really good.
Who would have thought after all that, I'd still have her to thank. Madame Kujo? Yes, she's a friend of mine. Huh? You're surprised that I know her? Oh, you must have misunderstood. I knew her from before I joined the Arataki gang. In fact, it's hard to tell who's the winner whenever we spar. You can't imagine how boring it is to be a shrine maiden. Even Lady Guji from the Grand Narukami Shrine has her publishing gig to break up the monotony. I will never go back to being a shrine maiden. Never. Back then, I had an argument with my family, and I only wanted to run away as far as I could. So I went to study law in Liyue. But thanks to this experience, I got to meet Yanfei. She's like a walking law encyclopedia. Huh? Me? I have a certificate, but there are a lot of restrictions for practicing law. It's not really the right He is different from the other Doshin of the Tenryo Commission. I have yet to see him on patrol or apprehend anyone, and he occasionally comes to me to buy intelligence. In exchange, I asked him to put in a good word for me whenever I'm bailing people out of the police station. He gladly agreed. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. After all, getting the boys to keep their eyes and ears open on the streets is easy enough.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baizhu's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath... Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baizhu learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baizhu's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Not bad. So every time you do a wish and you don't get a 5-star, it's called pity. When you hit 75 pity, the percentage of your chances of a 5-star go up, and then when you reach 90, you're guaranteed a 5-star.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine. But why did it drive a wedge
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baizhu is around me. He'd never tell me anything.
Primogems are pretty much used only for fates. You can use Primogems to refill your resin when your resin's empty, but it takes 60 Primogems and it doesn't even fill your resin to full. Honestly, just hoard your Primogems for wishes.
But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know about Baizhu is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say. Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
So,
after all that, it's...
Oh, you'll get plenty of dupes. It's guaranteed. So, every time you do a poll, you get this. It's called Stardust. Every month, you can buy 5 intertwined fates and 5 acquaint fates to do wishes. So every time you do a wish, you get this Stardust. So check your Paimon's Bargain. You might be able to buy wishes. And then every time you get a dupe, you get Star Glitter. So if you've gotten 3 Kaves, you can go buy another fate.
I see everything. Never mind. We'll just have to ask Baizhu himself about all of this tomorrow.
Yeah. So you still have lots of wishes ahead of you. Thank you, Amelia, for following. Welcome. I am good. I'm currently working at getting Baizhu while teaching Ruboy here how to play the game. How are you?
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jiao
It's
Liang
going
is
good.
doing.
I still have not pulled Baizhu. I pulled a Kuching duplicate in my blue banner though, so that's nice. So, even the dust. So the dust can also be used, so all this stuff here is used to level up your characters and weapons. So if you have a lot of dust and you're running out of a material to level up your character, you can waste dust on this. But mostly dust is just for fates. Thank you, Amelia, for that. I am in the future looking at switching to a VTuber, so I'll put your name on my list. I do have a list of people who do message me regarding this. When I have more time and money, I will 100% look into everybody. So I will add you to my list.
Dad!
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's...
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr.
Twitter,
Baizhu.
just send me a DM on Twitter, and then I can look at it for later.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li... What was her reason again?
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
Ta-da!
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh?
Frieza, are you okay? Do I need to come and help you? Sit up. Down. Down. I'll be right back, kids. Gotta deal with an alien cat. Alright, I'm back.
But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
He's old.
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jialiang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Changsheng and myself for a moment.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there? Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
Congrats on your fishy.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to... Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baizhu's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own. Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it. Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple, Jiang Li.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Okay.
before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiang Li was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiang Li? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changsheng, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions? You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
What the? Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now. Jiang Li has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up, but if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick! What is this?
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains. Is it? Breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the... Wait, so back when Jialiang...
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang? Hey, why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden? Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house. You mean Jialiang? Why would he poison himself? Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have... Huh? So you're saying... it was Jiang Li? Wait, but... that doesn't make any sense either! Why would she poison her own husband?
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery. Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother lode is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time. Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Whoa, what? Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon. Hey! Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach. Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face? Ugh, Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man! Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck! This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are, if it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk. What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
You called?
Gets Paimon every time. Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Bubu Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Jinxa village. A vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land. Before it was subdued by Rex Lapis, the land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Jinxa village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Ch is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak. I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary, but when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them. That's Shell for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips.
Master, there's a problem.
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Bubu Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything.
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Boo.
Yahoo! Brace yourselves. Everyone hold hands.
Dad, what's wrong?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly...
When Gui left, he was still conscious.
Gui, please take Jialiang to the back room and
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your...
Baizhu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he? Oh, please don't worry. Dr. Baizhu will find a way.
But...
Is there really no other way to save Jialiang?
Dr. Baizhu is still treating the pain.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual. Wait, where's Dr. Baizhu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiangli. Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now. I can accompany Ayu to the Adventurers Guild.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can...
Traveler? Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever Huh? Hey, wait up!
Huh?
You're finally awake? That was far too risky. Even with me here to help you balance your chi.
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to learn something. Jiangli's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Baizhu's gonna nap for? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just... Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need...
made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment, and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition. Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs. Though it was created from god remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed, and the poison accumulated in his system, it began to impact his cognition. Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy, or he could have still perished at any moment.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jialiang's life, Jiang Li has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible, whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa village and find out where Jiang Li is. Her regular exposure to god remains over such a long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for several days, I am fearing the worst.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
It's Jialiang!
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart.
No! We're out of time! Before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that...
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well.
Oh, this is becoming depressing like the rest of the game is.
Dr. Baizhu? Are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th.
Dr. Baizhu?
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay. Everyone, please be careful.
Hi, thank you for re-subscribing.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it.
How are you liking the game, though, Kira?
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay?
No, I have to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting for me.
Let's play! Yahoo! Brace yourselves! Huh?
From the looks of it, you've already tracked down the location of the source? Really? That's good. I cannot simply look the other way when evil spirits are involved. In any case, the evil whatever you're planning to do, if you leave it too long, and I am compelled to intervene.
met either of them in game yet.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead? The digging marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders that dug this tunnel.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But she said that the method would cause me to,
Easy, Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
Alright, it's 8 o'clock. Shit, I should probably eat something. He literally does acupuncture for an attack. I think that is like the coolest shit.
Illusion shut.
Let's play. Commit it to memory.
Stabilize.
Mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow.
I want him.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster-repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right. This sensor. This is where I told Jiang Li to give me the poison.
Jia Liang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it.
He is so fucking pretty. I want him so bad. He just has a smile on his face and I love him. Like his attacks are acupuncture.
I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Aha! We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
So you cough when you run. Oh, the soundtrack for Genshin is phenomenal.
Yahoo! Shine down!
Solidify!
Time for takeoff.
Mind the side effects.
This is order.
Seems like an emergency.
This might hurt a little.
There is no escape!
Oh yeah, those things. They're baby geo snaps.
Share my
I keep
knowledge.
pressing the wrong button.
Zhongli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back. Mind the side effects.
Order guide you.
A bitter pill to swallow.
There is no escape!
Remember, health comes first.
Shine down!
Here we go.
This might hurt a little.
Time for takeoff.
The Temple of Wisdom.
I want him.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Hi.
Then, what are we waiting for? It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Baizhu said? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having an
He
effect.
coughs when he runs.
He also grunts a lot.
Yeah, well.
And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. Oh no.
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts, Baizhu. You're a great doctor. Surely you got...
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli, maybe if we put our...
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight.
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her...
But what would be the... Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You are not the first to mention it to me. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiangli have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to... I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see IU grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiangli back...
Xiaoliang.
Welcome to... This game looks happy, but it's depressing as fuck.
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife? I just want to have one final moment together.
Sarah?
Of course.
No. My chair is in the way, I think. He's almost in frame, though. You need to move him up a bit more closer to you.
Like this way?
Yeah, there you go. Now there's Oogie in the frame. Everybody. That's Oogie.
Stay, you fat fuck.
Kira's like, what the fuck? Zach's like, $100 Oogie. It sings the Oogie Boogie song. Don't play that. I don't want to get copywritten.
I literally had it in my hand.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Nope. Oogie down.
I thought it was a really fat Kermit. No, it's Oogie.
Oh, no, really fat Kermit.
He fell.
Ah! I'm done. Quit.
Okay.
Xiaoliang. Baizhu,
I am sure that over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiangli would not have had to resort to unnatural methods. What a crazy situation! Jiangli risked it all to save Xiaoliang's life, and now Xiaoliang has to
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least, that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began, we agreed that once IU was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go. If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor.
This is really fucking
And he
depressing.
even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay without me. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true...
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch how you grow up.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
I'm still watching this man die. It's been very, very long.
Is this gonna be enough to give you another summon?
No, I still have to do another mission.
Jialiang! 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 Jialiang!
Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, are you? Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
They made him a fucking zombie?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Sarah. Zombie is not an okay word.
He has the same bands on him that Chi-Chi does.
Dr. Baizhu, I thought that I was going to...
Die? You did indeed.
He is a zombie.
As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely.
Ah.
Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I'm as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will.
Rude Boy's like, dead men can't consent to zombie experiments.
In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them.
You're in his way.
He has plenty of bed. It's a king-size bed.
And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiang Li.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Director Who, the talk off of Doctor Who.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baiju's attention.
Zack now has a Frieza.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted was to help Jialiang find his missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle.
Yes, he's a chomp.
Never mind.
He's a very, oh lord, he
I'll just have to
cometh
put
chomp.
it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one.
She's hiding from Hu Tao.
I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
I'd hide from Hu Tao too if I was Kiki.
Oh, hi King. You have 2 accounts?
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu, and cure Dad for good!
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng Funeral Parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you.
This kid just told Hu Tao to go
Paimon.
fuck herself.
I'll catch you all another time.
Is she finally gone?
Stop trying to bury people who are alive.
She wanted to bury the new zombie, and then Kiki was hiding because Kiki is afraid of Hu Tao. Because Hu Tao has tried to bury Kiki on many occasions.
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion. At times like...
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Zhongli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Yay! Paimon can't wait! Alright, first things first.
Wait up! I'll come too! Baizhu, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli.
Can you grab me an ice cream
I was
before you
just
go back to
doing my
I have to
duty.
go back to work.
Oh.
Like,
Just your duty, huh?
I have to go right now.
Baizhu, Changshan, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
Love you.
Love you too.
Boy.
Be good.
Now that you are part zombie, there are some rules that you need to know.
Yes, ma'am.
First, don't forget to stretch your body regularly. Second, don't forget to...
Yes?
I forgot.
Oh, Kiki. This man is a beautiful man, and I would love to have this man. But the game does not want to give me this man. There's still an Oogie in the background.
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
Her hair, her head
You're right.
bounces. When you
My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that. You even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Baizhu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Huh. Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changshang's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties. There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another. And then you tried the poison on yourself, too. It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way. Are all disciples of Chen Yu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, haven't given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost? Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that, some of them, I don't even recognize. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chen Yu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us! The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes, and said even Dad'll be able to taste them. Come and try them out!
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down.
Common chests have a habit of spawning random places, but anything over common, those are one time. Good. King, I am still fighting to,
Baizhu, I know
this
I won't be able to
beautiful man
convince
in the
you,
background.
but please don't. Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
I can actually send you a website, Rude Boy, that lets you keep track of stuff, and you can like find things on that you're looking for specific characters. It's an interactive map I use on my tablet, but it can be used on computers and such. It helped me find like all the stupid little things, and it's really useful. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Baizhu, What did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay? Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a young age. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
So people that grew up with
My
Baizhu.
contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. all my hosts have been most pure of heart.
So obviously they switched their eyes with Changsheng. People that grew up with him wouldn't be like, oh yeah, you used to have purple eyes. All of a sudden, boom, snake eyes. Like, where did you fucking realize this shit? Point.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baizhu, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Changsheng to perish from losing her host. Precisely. I will be Changsheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baizhu.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler, what are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten. I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
Yes, that's exactly what Chi-Chi did.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I'm actually gonna call it quits here. I've been doing this for almost 4 hours. I've done like 7 wishes, and I haven't pulled Baizhu, and I'm honestly just tired. So thank you everybody who has stopped by to watch. I will be back probably tomorrow evening for some Destiny. I might be back in the day for some Genshin. If I end up pulling Baizhu off stream, I'll upload a clip on my clip on my TikTok.
Osmanthus wine.
Zhongli, for God's sakes. Good night, everybody. You take care too, King.
Show me your prescription.